In a world facing economic turbulence and shifting alliances, some partnerships become more vital than ever. Prime Minister Narendra Modi's two-day visit to Japan for the 15th India-Japan Annual Summit was a strategic move amid escalating trade tensions with the US. With Washington imposing steep tariffs on Indian exports, India is seeking new, reliable partners, and Japan stands out. The summit in Tokyo was not just routine diplomacy, it was a recalibration of strategy. Modi and Japanese Prime Minister Shigeru Ishiba sent a clear message. India and Japan are deepening integration and mutual trust in an era of global volatility. Their talks focused on building an economic framework resilient to external shocks, positioning their partnership as a cornerstone of Asian stability. Symbolic gestures like a joint bullet train ride reinforced the special bond between the two leaders. India and Japan, as major democracies and economies, are shaping a future defined by cooperation, not confrontation. This visit turned the US trade dispute into an opportunity for a stronger bilateral bond and a more assertive Indian foreign policy. The message from Tokyo: while some doors close, India and Japan are opening new gateways for collaboration and shared growth. The summit produced a headline announcement: Japan's pledge to invest 10 trillion yen, or $68 billion, in India over the next decade. This is a powerful vote of confidence in India's economic future, and a major boost for its development ambitions. Japan, already a top investor in India, is now signaling a new era of partnership, moving beyond existing projects. The investment will fuel growth in infrastructure, manufacturing, and green energy, supporting India's drive to expand its industrial base and create jobs. The 10-year commitment reflects a shared long-term vision, transcending short-term market fluctuations. At a time when global capital is cautious, Japan's move validates India as a stable, high-growth destination. This is more than money. It's a strategic alignment of two economies with intertwined futures. The pledge is designed to catalyze private sector collaboration, de-risking projects and encouraging Japanese companies to expand in India. By combining public funds and private enterprise, the India-Japan Economic Corridor is set to unlock a decade of investment, innovation, and growth. This synergy will create a virtuous cycle, making the partnership a model for the region. At the India-Japan Economic Forum, Prime Minister Modi became India's chief marketer, pitching a bold vision: "Come, make in India, make for the world." He positioned India as a global manufacturing hub, inviting Japanese companies to serve world markets from Indian soil. Modi highlighted India's strength: stable democracy, a young workforce, and a vast consumer market. He promised a red carpet welcome for investors, citing sweeping reforms to improve the ease of doing business. Beyond the automotive sector, he urged Japanese firms to explore new frontiers: EV batteries, robotics, semiconductors, shipbuilding, and civil nuclear energy. The message: partner with India not just for today's industries, but to co-create the industries of the future. For Japanese companies wary of US-China trade tensions, India offers a compelling, stable alternative. Modi's pitch was backed by a credible track record and a clear strategic vision. He presented investment in India as a strategic imperative, not a risk. His address was a masterclass in economic diplomacy, making India the destination of choice for global business. A landmark outcome of the summit was the new Economic Security Pact, taking the India-Japan relationship into the strategic realm of technology and supply chain resilience. The pact targets three critical areas: semiconductors, critical minerals, and artificial intelligence. The global chip shortage exposed vulnerabilities. India and Japan now aim to build a secure, diversified semiconductor ecosystem. Japan brings manufacturing expertise. India offers design talent and ambition. Their visit to a Tokyo electron factory signaled a move from talk to action. On critical minerals, the two nations will collaborate on sourcing, processing, and recycling, reducing dependence on a handful of suppliers. This ensures their industrial and defense needs are secure from geopolitical disruptions. The inclusion of AI leverages Japan's R&D and India's software talent, aiming to lead the next tech revolution. This pact is more than a trade deal. It's a blueprint for co-building the pillars of the 21st century economy. Together, India and Japan are ensuring resilience, competitiveness, and security in a rapidly changing world. Their partnership is setting new standards for economic security in Asia. Energy cooperation was a key pillar of the Tokyo discussions, with India inviting Japan to be a premier partner in its green transition. Modi outlined India's ambitious targets: 500 gigawatts of renewables by 2030 and 100 gigawatts of nuclear power by 2047. Japan's technology and capital, combined with India's scale and resources, create a powerful synergy for solar, green hydrogen, and nuclear energy. The partnership goes beyond financing. Joint R&D, technology transfer, and local manufacturing are central. Japanese companies known for safety and innovation are invited to help India meet its nuclear goals. This comprehensive energy alliance is about building a sustainable economic model and combating climate change. India and Japan are powering the industries of tomorrow with clean energy today. The summit also elevated defense and security cooperation, with a new joint declaration on security cooperation. This marks a shift from shared values to shared action. Joint military exercises, intelligence sharing, and defense technology collaboration. Enhanced interoperability ensures Indian and Japanese forces can operate seamlessly in times of crisis. The partnership anchors the Quad, reinforcing a free, open, and inclusive Indo-Pacific. Their cooperation is a counterbalance to regional instability and unilateral actions. Safeguarding sea lanes and freedom of navigation is vital for both economies. India and Japan are not forming a bloc, but contributing to a stable regional equilibrium. Together, they are responsible stakeholders ensuring peace and prosperity in the Indo-Pacific. Modi's confident pitch in Japan was backed by India's strong economic performance. GDP grew 7.8% in the first quarter, the highest in 5 quarters. This growth, achieved despite US tariffs, shows India's resilience and diverse economic base. Key sectors like agriculture, manufacturing, and services are driving a well-rounded recovery. The data reassures investors and partners like Japan that India is a stable anchor in a turbulent world. Modi could now present India as a country of proven performance, not just potential. High growth and political stability make India an attractive destination for global investment. India is no longer a supplicant, but a partner offering immense opportunities for mutual prosperity. The 7.8% growth figure became India's calling card in Tokyo. Modi's Japan visit went beyond the summit. He met former prime ministers and launched a state prefecture cooperation initiative. This grassroots approach connects Indian states with Japanese prefectures, fostering business and cultural exchanges. It opens new avenues for smaller businesses and tailored investments. Modi's diplomatic vision also addressed the wider region, emphasizing stable India-China relations as crucial for global peace. The Tokyo visit was part of a broader diplomatic tour, with Modi heading next to the Shanghai Cooperation Organization Summit in China. This juxtaposition highlights India's multi-aligned foreign policy, building strong alliances while engaging with all major powers. India is emerging as a bridging power, navigating a complex world with confidence and vision.